Welcome students watching to our writing lesson. We have been learning all kinds of vowels and how to write them in cursive. Now, in our lesson we had the other day, we talked about a vowel. And this vowel, it looked as if it ended at the downstairs midline, but there was something extra we had to do for this vowel. What vowel do you see right here that we learned in the lesson we had before Willow?
I.
And I like your loud answer, but be just a little bit louder for our students watching.
I.
That's it, and students watching, I see you see our letter I. Our letter I starts right at the carpet. Then it slants all the way up to the dotted line. We retrace, touch the carpet, and we stop at the downstairs midline. Now, before I trace our letter I on the board, we need to remember all about the places where our letters can live. So everybody stand, students watching, join us. Let's put our hands right on our head, and we're going to start with upstairs together. Upstairs, downstairs, basement. One more time. Upstairs, downstairs, basement. Good for you. Have a seat. Well, our letter I, where does it live? Does it live in the upstairs, the downstairs, or the basement, Rio? Think about where letter I lives. Upstairs, downstairs, or basement?
Upstairs.
Now, all the way up here is upstairs. He does have a little bit in the upstairs, doesn't he? What else? Where else does he live? Students watching, do you remember? It's called the downstairs. What is it, Rio?
Downstairs.
In the downstairs is correct. Now, over here I have a letter I ready to trace. Oh, I want to make sure I do a really good job. So I need your help, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom. Where do I start the letter I? Students watching? And Willow knows already. Willow's been giving us so many answers. Willow, where do I start?
The red dot.
Right on the red dot, my starting place right on the carpet. I'm going to slant all the way up to the dotted line. Wow. Students watching. Did you know Brock is going to be a fantastic letter I writer? His eyes have not left mine. Good habits, Brock. I'm going to slant back down, touch the carpet, stop at the downstairs midline, and I'm done. I get to take a vacation, right? Am I finished making my letter I? Hannah A says, I'm not finished. Students watching, what do you think? Hannah A, am I done? Do I get to take a vacation from letter I?
No.
What do I need to do?
You have to dot the I.
She said dot too. Students watching, did you hear that? She said just take my chalk and you take your pencil and just put a dot right at the top. Now, boys and girls at your seat and students watching, let's get our finger pencil up in the air. Let's do something. Let's turn it into chalk. Blow twice. Here's your chalkboard. Get right on that starting place. There's that dot for letter I. Let's slant all the way up to the dotted line. Retrace carefully. Don't put any bubbles. Touch that carpet. Stop at the downstairs midline. And are we done? Do we get to show everybody our good work, Leah?
No.
We don't. What do we have to do?
We have to dot the I.
That's it. Dot the I right below the upstairs midline. Now, hands right in your lap. I am ready to do letter I all by myself. Students watching, I don't think I need any more help. I have been so careful. I have been really paying attention, so I think I've got my teacher's chalk. I've got my starting place. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready to see how well your teacher writes? Students watching, you probably don't even know how well I write. Got Xavier's eyes. He knows I'm going to do a good job. Students watching, are you smiling at me? I have some people in this room who don't think I did a good job. Kendra, what's the problem? Tell me something I did not do well.
You didn't stay on the carpet.
I didn't, and that's important, isn't it, to make sure we touch every single line? What's something else I did not do well, Bailey? Did I stop at the dotted line, Bailey? No, I didn't. And do you know why, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, my letter I does not look good? It's because I went too fast. Do you remember our pencil position, our paper position, our posture, and our pace? How quickly we go is important. I'm going to trace this letter I again, and you keep an eye on me. I'm going to take my time and see if I can do better with my letter. Am I doing well so far, Rio? I am. And then I'm going to put my dot right underneath the downstairs midline. Now we have a new letter we're going to learn, and the new letter we're going to learn is no help at all in a rainstorm. Because usually when it's raining outside, maybe you have right in your front closet or in your car, you get out an umbrella, you open it up, you put it over your head, and Lucas, you keep your hair from getting wet. But our letter today, it's not a normal umbrella. Instead, it is an upside down umbrella. And is an upside down umbrella going to keep my hair from getting wet, Cooper?
No.
Students watching, I agree with Cooper. I'm going to get all wet with an upside down umbrella. But let's see how we trace and how we write our cursive letter U. We're going to start right at the pink carpet, right at our starting place. We're going to slant all the way up to the dotted line. We retrace carefully, touch that carpet, come back up, and look, doesn't that almost look like our letter I? But we're not done with our upside down umbrella. We're going to keep slanting up to that dotted line, retrace, touch the carpet, and stop right at the downstairs midline with the handle of our umbrella. Students watching and boys and girls at your seat, finger pencils ready. Find that starting place. Now, let's slant all the way up to the dotted line. Retrace, touch the carpet, go up. Don't stop at letter I. Keep going up to the dotted line. Retrace, touch the carpet, stop at the downstairs midline. There's the handle of your umbrella. On my board, I have some letter U's. I'm going to carefully trace these letters. I'm starting right here. Where is this, Kyle?
The red dot.
Right at the red dot on my carpet. I'm going to slant all the way up to my dotted line. Retrace, touch that carpet, go back up to the dotted line. Retrace, touch the carpet, and stop at the downstairs midline. Right now, I would like everybody who sits at seat number 1 to come to your box, pick up your chalk, and make our upside down umbrella. Yes, Bailey, that was you. Bailey, come on up, get a piece of chalk, and make our upside down umbrella. Tyson, you're seat number 6. Now, those at your seats, I want you to get your chalk back out. Get your chalkboard back out. Find your starting place. Is this umbrella going to keep our hair dry, Jaden?
No.
No, it isn't. It's upside down. Let's slant all the way up to the dotted line. Retrace, touch the carpet, go back up to the dotted line. Retrace, touch the carpet, and stop at the downstairs midline. Let's see those upside down umbrellas. Cooper has a nice one. Looking good. Students watching, I like yours. Hands are right in your lap. Now, while I'm checking these letter U's, Cooper, you sit at seat 1. You come right, you're you in this box. Good start. But one thing I want you to notice, see how there's a little bubble right there? That's a big hole in our umbrella, and we'll really get our hair wet. Make sure you really trace that last line carefully. Cooper's off to a good start. We'll come back to check his. Right here, very nice start. This letter U is pretty smooth, doing a good job with no bubbles. This letter U, be careful of something. Don't pick up your piece of chalk or pencil. Smoothly write as you do your work. And this last U is off to a good start with some good slant. Cooper, you're doing better every day. We'll keep working on our upside down umbrella. Now on my board, I want to see if I can make letter U by myself. I'm going to come to my starting place. Do you think I need to go really quickly? Because, wow, our time is going fast. Hannah A., should I go really quickly?
No.
Stand to answer?
No.
No, I shouldn't. I'm going to take my time as I write. I'm going to start at my starting place. Oh, this is going to be an easy one for Brock. Brock has his eyes on me. Lots of good eyes from Brock today. Retrace carefully all the way up. Touch that dotted line. Retrace and stop at the downstairs midline. Now, I want you to notice something on my board. we have a brand new warm-up. It kind of looks like, what letter do you see? Isaiah? Isaiah, stand fast. What letter does this look like a lot of? You, or it even looks like I. All we're going to do is just go up and down and up and down and up and down. Let's do that in the air really quickly. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Hands back in your lap. Let's look at our numbers we're going to make today. What number do you see here? What do you see, Xavier?
5.
The number 5 is correct. To make the number 5, I've got to make him look sharp. He starts right at the ceiling. I slant to touch that dotted line. I curve above the dotted line. I stop at the downstairs midline, but because he needs to look sharp, I put a hat on his head right across the ceiling. I've got another number we're going to practice. What number do you see right here? Lucas?
6.
The number 6, oh, he loves to eat. He's got a great big belly. We start right at the ceiling. We're going to slant down to touch the carpet, go around, and stop right back against his back. Watch me as I trace these numbers on the board. I'm going to start with my number 5. Slant, curve, touch that carpet, stop, and we want to make them look nice. So we're putting our hat right on that ceiling. When I make it, I slant, I curve, I stop, and I put his hat on his head. For the number 6, he's got his big belly. I'm going to curve around and stop right against his back. Notice as I make it, I'm curving, touching that carpet, and I stop right against his back. Turn your chairs, pick up your pencil, and let's begin at house number 1. Before we do that, though, let's go to our warm-up. Notice this is the warm-up we're working on, getting ready for our letter U. So trace right on that gray. I like how Tyson is taking his time as he's doing it. Hannah is being careful not to put any extra loops. Cooper is not just moving his fingers, he's letting his arm do the work for him. Now let's go to house number 1. We're going to be tracing what letter at house number 1, Jacelyn?
U.
Notice it has the arrows to show us what direction to travel. Trace that first letter U. Are you making sure that you're not making any extra bubbles? Now finish the rest of house number 1. Pretty. You did a great job touching every single line. Not right now. Good. We'll get right back to there. Now do something. Be really careful with how you hold things. That will make it so much easier. House number 2, what vowel are we going to write, Jed?
Number U.
Letter U is right. We're going to keep writing our letter U, our upside down umbrella. Good. Does that feel better? Jaden, I like how you're really taking the time to touch. Xavier, look at this. Teacher perfect. Even though it's upside down, you got a good looking umbrella. Jaden, you are so careful. House number 3, we have what vowel? What do you see? Kendra?
E.
Yes, we're going to go back and remember our letter E. Trace and write house number 3. Good. Real, only thing I want you to work on is to continue to have some more slants. See how your U is kind of straight up and down? Let's see if we can get our letter E's with some more slants. Cooper, let's do one together. We're off to a really good start. We just want to give them 2 spaces. House number 4 has what vowel, Jaden K? Do you remember what this one is? It says I. Help us out, Jaden L. Oh, students watching. Students watching, do you see what's at house 4? Jacelyn, what's at house 4?
I.
Yes, trace and write letter I. students watching, your on-site teacher will help you finish this worksheet.